Hello everyone. What is up? What's cracking, my homies? Today, I'm going to be doing a rant video on drugs. Finally, I'm going to be doing a rant video on drugs. You know, don't do drugs. For some of you that's living under a rock or don't know what drugs are, I'm glad. Because guess what? I'm good. I'm glad you don't know what drugs is because it's for the best. But anyways, I hate to break it to you, but I'm gonna tell you what drugs is about, so that at least the bad stuff, at least for it. Sure, I'll even tell you the good stuff, but like, there's a lot more downsides and a lot more cons over good things about drugs. Anyways, for people that lives under a rock or don't know what drugs is, drugs are like pills. Like illegal pills, crumbled up, mashed up. It can even be a regular pill shaped. It's either by pills, mashed, crushed up pills, real pills, or illegal modified pills that are not normal. And these people get a buzz or get high or do stupid crap out of it. After they get the buzz, you know, and some people say buzz feels good. It makes you feel good. You feel better. Yeah, that's a few pros. And drugs kind of make you cool, I guess, and that you fit in if people don't pick on you as much. But moving on to the cons, the downside, all the bad things that makes drugs. Not very many people like drugs. Even some people that become drug addicts become sober and are clean and no longer drug addicts. I can see why now. One, drugs can kill you, make you die early at the age 30, 40, or 50. Two, you age a lot faster by drugs, and you get bad skin. After you use so much drugs, a 40-year-old man will look like an 80-year-old because of fucking drugs. And third, drugs make you do bad things. And the worst part of all, drugs make you an asshole. Drugs make you a fucking asshole. Like, I know, how do I know is because I've known a few people in the past that were dicks to me, that used to be nice to me in the past, until they started doing drugs, and then they betrayed me, all because of fucking drugs. You know, fuck drugs. So, yeah. And I got a few examples who I'm talking about. I don't care if it's harassment or giving personal info. It's just what this fucking douchebag that was once my friend deserves it, honestly. I even talked to my friends about it yesterday. Not yesterday, I mean today, on the Instagram group chat. Told them that I had this punk ass 14-year-old kid picking on me, started becoming an asshole and betraying me, all because of fucking drugs. And then when I couldn't get his drugs, so it was nighttime, the gate was closed and everything, and I was risking myself to get in trouble just to be a loyal person. And then guess what? At the end, he still called me a pussy and didn't want to be my friend no more, being a punk ass kid. And exactly no wonder why I didn't want to be his friend no more. I was sick and tired of fucking with his ass. Because he has some issues he need to work with. Like, drugs make you angry and mean. And trust me, I have some worse anger issues than he does. So if he tries me to piss me off, I will kill him. You know? Fuck drugs. You know? I already lost a lot of friends. I don't need to lose more friends over drugs. You know? Drugs is also a habit. That's another con / downside, another bad thing about drugs. It is a big habit. And it's expensive, and all this shit, and it's illegal, and it could get you homeless, like the Wheeziest Heat once said a long time ago about ranting on drugs and don't do drug and stuff. Because you almost have these homeless people, some of the mean ones at least, are the ones that gonna rob you and shit with a knife. Those ones are the ones that do drugs. That'll at least do marijuana or meth, which is not 100% drugs, but is slightly like drugs. Hell, I would even rather do vape and weed and marijuana over fucking real drugs. Even though I'm not saying I do that, you know what I mean. If I had to choose what I'd rather do that. I'd rather get high off that than get high off drugs. Fuck drugs. They're so bad. And as I was saying about this asshole of friend, his name is Adam Cox. Looks like a little fucking blonde ginger fuckboy. I swear to fucking God. He's such a dick. Seriously, he's 14, and I'm probably gonna make a thumbnail, put him in it, put his profile in there to show that how much of an asshole he is. Fuck Adam Cox, or should I say, asshole cock, because he's a dick now. And same with this stupid Bradley's kid, or Brad, whatever the fuck you want to call him, and Ethan Cox, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. Fuck them. They're nothing but asshole boys, and they're gonna end up getting shot soon because of that shit. They're gonna get shot because you can get shot around here in this dumbass state for asking people for drugs. And I live in the worst state ever. I mean, the worst side, at least. The worst side. And that's the countryside of Kentucky. And I fucking hate the country. You know that by many of my rants and live streams, that I fucking hate the country. And there's a lot more drug addicts. You know, I'm like a moderate person. I don't like the place to be too ghetto, like New York. Nor do I want to be too country. Because if it's too country, or too ghetto, or too hood, it means that there's going to be a lot more drug addicts. I fucking hate drug addicts. They're also ugly, and they're mean, and they bum, and they can't get a fucking job. Because jobs won't hire a drug addict. Which I can see why. It's also the same reason why homeless people don't get hired. Because not only because they're homeless, stinky and smelly, and they look like a bum, it's also because that they're drug addicts. Fuck drugs. Hashtag ditch drugs. You know, I'm sorry to repeat myself all the time, but I fucking despise drugs. And because my idiot old friend that I'm not friends with anymore forcing me to go get his drugs, and that he would pay me over him, or he probably wasn't anyways, he's probably a liar. But anyways, he expect me to do all this shit, and because of that, it wasn't for, if I should have known to begin with, I would have not had a bad day. All because of me trying to help him get drugs and trying to show that I'm a loyal friend. All because of that, this is what I get repaid. I tried, at least I didn't have to try. But I knew I shouldn't have tried, even give a fool with it, and tried to help him get his drugs. Just fuck him. I'm done. I'm not his friend anymore. You know, and next time he apologizes again, I'll be like, fuck you. You're on your own now. You know, I thought drugs are your friend, since you want to be a little dick to me. You better chill the fuck out. I'll knock you the fuck out, you freaking idiot drug addict. I swear. So fuck drugs. They suck big time. And I don't care. And guess what? I don't care if these drug addicts are watching my videos, disliking or hate commenting, saying their stupid ass pew insults, calling me names with their threats, and all that dumbass shit, because guess what? I don't fucking care. Call me a bitch all you want. Call me a prick. I don't fucking care. Call me what the fuck you want to call me. Because I don't fucking care. At least I'm not going to look like an 80-year-old by the time I'm 40 and die early over drugs. And I'm not going to be an asshole to people because of that. Sometimes I'm an asshole, but not that much of an asshole because I don't do drugs. So, only time I'm sometimes an asshole is because I have anger issues. And there's difference having anger issues and drugs. But yeah, it can make anger issues worse if you have drugs. But you know what I mean. Fuck. I already have anger issues as is. I don't need to be more angry from drugs. It's almost as bad as steroids. Steroids can also make you really angry, muscular, and big, but they're also bad. They're the same thing as drugs. They basically are drugs. That's why they're also steroids are illegal. So yeah, ditch freaking drugs. Don't do drug, kids. Don't do drugs. I don't care how cool they are. I'm 18 now. I know from that experience. I never done drugs, but I've done some partial like drugs, like vapes and weed and all that. I used to in the past, back when I was 13 and shit, and even up to 17. But I stopped doing it a long time ago because I don't want to become a habit, and that I was worried about my health, so I don't do that shit no the fuck more. I fucking hate drugs. I despise them. And I can see why Funny Guy 9000 disrespects people's choices on doing vape and drugs. Those are bad. You know, same with steroids. Just because you want to look hotter, more attractive, more muscular, and handsome, is it really worth all the bad things that I listed about drugs? Fuck no. You know? Drugs have corrupted my old friend. What the hell ever happened to the old Adam? I miss the old Adam. Modern Adam is evil and a prick. Modern Adam sucks. Whatever happened to that Adam, you know? You know, that's an example of what drugs do to you. Drugs corrupt you and turn you into a bad person. Like, Adam is not a very good person anymore. He's not a very good person because of those stupid drugs got the better of him. So fuck his drugs. I'm done. So, yeah. You know, I'm also uploading this to the official NYC Club channel and all that shit so that people can see and learn that drugs are not good. So, I don't fool those fucking drugs no more. I don't fuck with them. Just putting my snacks away. But yeah. I like drugs. What's up, bitch? What's a fight? It's like, God, I was demoing a fucking drug addict or shit. Fuck. Also known as crackheads, which I think Weed Bob, the troll user, was also a drug addict. He probably did drugs too, is why he was mean. You know? And you want me to be honest with you guys? Back when I betrayed the NYC Club a long time ago, like, even though it's in the past and we're all forgiven, I'm no longer like that anymore. That was actually around the time I still did drugs and vaping and all that. Now I don't do that anymore because I didn't want to be an asshole no more and have consequences in my life. So I'm just clean and sober now. I don't do drugs no more. So yeah. That was my video rant on drugs. What you guys think of this video? Make sure you leave a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you never miss a single goddamn thing on this channel. And remember, kids, OP is for overpowered, overpoweredness, aka greatness, no L's. And remember, homies, keep that a stat. This is your boy, Notorious Josh 2.0, signing out. Peace.